Hello everyone, I'm making this video just to tell you that I am not Miranda Hart. My name is Mike Hinford. Last year I posted 3 videos of Miranda Hart on my YouTube channel. The videos that she posted on Instagram were so good I wanted to make sure that they were seen by as many people as possible, so I also put subtitles on them. At the start of February this year I suddenly started receiving a lot more views for all the Miranda videos, and the third one peaked at over 26,000 views in one day. That video now has over 240,000 views, over 8,000 likes and nearly 900 comments. I also now have over 600 subscribers to my channel. Looking at some of the comments I've had, I think that some people may have mistaken my channel for being an official Miranda channel. This channel is not officially endorsed by Miranda. I have emailed her agent and copied in some of the lovely comments from people so that hopefully Miranda knows she is loved. I have not heard back yet. Because of the interest in Miranda and chronic illness, I have decided to rebrand this channel and call it Chronic Illness Channel. There will be 3 main topics covered: chronic illness, universal basic income, and air pollution. Number 1, chronic illness. Everyone with a chronic illness shares similar issues. We can have similar symptoms, and the way we are treated by friends, family and doctors, especially when it's an invisible illness, can be very similar. Incorrect judgments and gaslighting are so common with a chronic illness. I would like to include all chronic illnesses, which in my definition includes disabilities and poor mental health. I don't plan to go into much medical detail about any chronic illness. It just feels like in certain areas the chronic illness community should unite, rather than being divided, as it would help all of us more. Number 2, universal basic income. I have been passionate about UBI for a while. I realised that if it had existed when I first became ill, then it would have been a lot easier to focus on my health rather than being forced to work. I would have been a lot less stressed and my mental health would have not suffered as much. To quickly explain UBI, it's a regular payment to everyone regardless of wealth or income, so totally unconditional, and should cover the basics of housing, food and clothing, and it won't replace all benefits. I believe it would help with many issues: homelessness, poverty, domestic abuse, climate change and racism. And I really think it will help anyone with a chronic illness, as it takes away the judgment of people who are not able to judge and will give anyone with chronic illness more control over their life. It gives everyone the power to say no. I think it will allow family and friends more time to look after sick people. It will allow more people to volunteer to help research treatments and cures for illnesses. And it will reduce stress for chronic illness people who are living on their own. I'm going to make some more videos that go more in depth into UBI, but just quickly to counter some of the criticisms raised. It's paid to rich people because taxes are increased and they are actually worse off, while poorer people will always be better off. This system is a lot more efficient as it requires no means testing and ensures everyone who needs it gets it. There will be no waiting around for an assessment. Yes, we can afford it. It doesn't require any more money to be created. One of the things we could do is remove corporate subsidies and tax breaks to pay for it. The US president recently said that trickle-down economics does not work. UBI is trickle-up. Studies do not show that people will be lazy. Don't people want more than just the basics? So doesn't that mean people won't just give up their jobs? UBI is not a silver bullet, and it shouldn't be the only thing we do to try to eradicate poverty. I use the hashtag Let's Try UBI. I think it will really work, so we need to try it. If we try it and the critics are proved right, then we can move on to trying something else. After all, the human race wouldn't have got anywhere without trying things. Automation and artificial intelligence are only increasing, which is only reducing the amount of available jobs. So we will need to implement UBI at some point. Why not now? We have enough resources in this world for everyone to have the basics, but for some reason rich countries seem to want you to work to show you deserve the basics. Doesn't everyone deserve the basics? Number 3, air pollution. As I'm affected by air pollution, this interests me a lot. I'm affected by poor air quality, mold spores and smoke, and I think it can impact anyone with a chronic illness. I might not post much on this topic, but instead point you in the direction of the Fully Charged show. There's a link in the description below this video. So if I see any videos about these 3 topics that need to be shared or that need subtitles and I have the time and energy, then I'll post them. There won't be a release schedule for this channel. I will be like Gandalf and arrive at my destination exactly when I mean to. I plan to continue the TMI series, which will focus on suicide, and I might do more episodes of Allergy Refugee, which will be about my personal health issues and finding a safe place to live. I have a couple of book reviews planned. One of them is Waiting for Superman by Tracy White, a book about the ME/CFS sufferer Whitney Defoe and his family, and the research into ME/CFS by his father, Professor Ron Davis. I'm also considering making a sequel to #AlwaysIsolating to show that chronic illness sufferers are still in lockdown after the COVID-19 lockdown has ended. If this is the kind of thing that you would like to see on this channel, then please press the like button and also please subscribe. And if you have any suggestions, please leave a comment. You can follow the channel on Twitter and Instagram at chronic_channel, on Facebook at Chronic Illness Channel, and you can email me at chronic_channel@sleepcar.co.uk. If you see any videos that you think should be on here, or if you would like to contribute your own videos, please contact me by one of these methods. Thanks for watching Chronic Illness Channel.